Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Pisces. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Six of Cups, a beautiful soulmate energy. They're also showing up as the Four of Pentacles. They're viewing you as the Four of Wands. Okay, so really strong soulmate energy here. And the connection, we see the Fool, Aries energy. So it feels like this is something fun, exciting, brand new. I always get with that Fool card, or not always, but a lot of times the couple that plays together stays together. So I feel like you and this person are going to be going on lots of little adventures together, whether it's, little day trips, checking out new restaurants, new corners of your city or your town, or, taking trips to different cities, states, or countries. And we see the Queen of Wands. So this could be a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is someone here who's, very, very sexy, very passionate. I feel like they do get a lot of attention. Some of you, this person is active, physically active. They like to work out, run, do yoga, Pilates, whatever it might be, boxing, hiking, you name it. I do feel like this person does get a lot of attention, and I do think they've got this very sort of sexy, charismatic vibe, but I'm also seeing that they have a real sweet side, and I feel they're going to be a real sucker for you here, Pisces. With the Six of Cups, there may be a sense of familiarity about this person, most likely a past life soulmate connection. And although my singles new love readings are really meant to be someone completely brand new coming into your life, Pisces, for some of you this could be some type of reconciliation, but I'm going to read the energy as someone brand new, and we do have confirmation of that with the Fool card there, but just trust your intuition. Now we see the Eight of Swords energy in reverse, so this person I feel like is a bit of a secret admirer. I feel they've definitely been holding back here with the Four of Pentacles. And maybe they've been a little bit avoidant. So this may be somebody, Pisces, that when they look at you, they kind of look away. Even though I think they're charismatic and they have self-confidence and they're strong and they're passionate, there's something about you that kind of makes them feel a little timid, a little shy. And again, that's because they're crushing on you. And I feel they've been really thinking about this connection. They've been really in their head about this connection. And with the Two of Pentacles, they've kind of been on the fence here about whether or not they should shoot their shot or not, or make their move. Now, some of you, this person may also be a little bit avoidant when it comes to love, or they have been, because they've recently gotten out of some sort of karmic cycle, which can be another relationship, but it can also be them kicking bad habits or going through some sort of transition, and they're kind of in this in-between energy. Now they could also be recently out of a situation, and with this Two of Pentacles, they may be on the fence about whether or not they're ready to date, even though it feels like they have very strong feelings for you. My Pisces, initially you're going to be feeling the Five of Wands, so you might feel a little bit conflicted. You might feel like your energy is spread a little bit thin when you meet this person, or you might just be concerned, oh gosh, this person has a lot of options. I'm not sure if I can trust this. Maybe they're a player. All right, so let's dig in a little bit deeper and see who they really are. All right, so we see life partner and the Four of Wands. So this is actually someone that you potentially have a long-term connection with. It's meant to be long-term. It's a mutual love with a partner who shares your vision for the future. All right, we see they might have a large family or come from a large family. All right, or want a large family. We also see mama's boy coming through here. So remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, Pisces, but some of the cards that I use are. So I take this energy or this message on this card to be that this person has a close-knit relationship with their mother. They might look a lot like mom. They may have followed in mom's footsteps. They could be a caregiver for their mother, just have a strong relationship with her. Again, whether she's alive or she's crossed over. And for others of you, this person may be a single parent and they may have a son in particular. We also get Scorpio energy. Ooh, okay, so more water energy. So this person is someone who's fiercely protective and loyal. They stand strong in their convictions and they can sting if needed to defend their position. So this is somebody who is going to be very deeply committed. But I kind of think there's a question mark for you in the beginning, most likely because they get a lot of attention, or maybe they have other options around them when you meet them. Now, I do think this person, Pisces, has a lot of stability and security here. And with the Four of Pentacles, I do think this is somebody who's holding back because you give them butterflies, right? And they want to do things right is what I'm getting. This person could be a performer. So this could be somebody who grew up, doing school plays or music and things like that. Maybe they have a side hustle. The Two of Pentacles certainly indicates that, maybe they have a day job and then they're in a band, or they sing or they perform or they dance on the side. But again, this is a super specific message that's not going to be for all of you. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This person enjoys tarot. All right. And we see lurking. I do get this lurking vibe from them, Pisces. Like they're around you. They're crushing on you. You might feel like somebody's watching you, and you look up and you see them and they look away type energy. For a select few of you, this person may be in their 40s. That's going to be a confirmation message for some of my Pisces out there. All right, Pisces, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do my Pisces need to know about this person? All right, we see main female. All right, so again, my readings aren't meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards are. But this is somebody who's really ready to step up. And again, they're seeing you as the Four of Wands. So this person kind of has this knowing from the get-go, from the jump here, that they want this to be something more than just casual. All right, and we see, sudden wealth. This person's going to feel like they hit the jackpot with you, Pisces. Again, I feel there's a lot of adoration here, like this person adores you. This person may also bring you a lot of wealth and abundance. Okay, and we see despair energy in reverse. This may be someone here who's had some sort of overnight success. But as we know, there's really no such thing. Overnight successes usually comes after years or months or, decades of really hard work. But I do think this is someone who may have grown up with very little, or this may be somebody who lost everything, but they've worked really hard to get where they are. And some people may see that as overnight success or luck, but I'm actually getting a really hardworking energy. And for some of you too, this could be like some sort of body transformation they've been through as well. All right, so let's see. All right, what else do we need to know about this person? What else do my Pisces need to know about this person? All right, they're going to step up and ask you out, though. They're going to dig deep. They have that courage. They have that fire energy. Even if they've been kind of playing coy or a little bit timid or shy, they are going to step up and ask you out. Their first, middle, or last name may begin with a vowel. I'm seeing I, I'm seeing you, but it doesn't have to be. They have 3 siblings, so they do come from a larger family is what I'm getting. And they may have an imperfection in their speech, which could be a little stutter, it could be a little slur. It could also indicate, Pisces, that the language you speak with them is not their native language. And we see that this is going to be something that comes into your life quite unexpectedly. Now, Pisces, they're viewing you as the Four of Wands, 1111 soulmate energy. I kind of feel like this person from the jump feels like you're their person. Like they could really be in a relationship with you or marry you. It's like they're very confident about that from the beginning. They're viewing you as the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So they're seeing you as somebody who's, somebody who looks at all the details, somebody who's organized, somebody who's patient, somebody who, again, looks before they leap, someone who's not going to just rush into things. And we see the Knight of Swords. All right, but they also, they find you to be very intelligent. They feel that you're well-spoken here with the Knight of Swords. This person feels like you're really trustworthy, like you're somebody who, you know, what you see is what you get. Not to say that you're not multi-layered and there's not an element of mystery about you, but really, that they feel like they can really trust you, or they can really trust this connection. Yeah, and then they see that you will go after what you want, but you take calculated risks here, Pisces, all right? and how you're going to be feeling, the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I do think that there's a shift in your energy as you get to know this person, or as they reveal themselves to you, Pisces. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like you are starting to see that, you know, that I don't know if they're sort of shedding, you know, obstacles or options around them to have this fresh start, or maybe you are. But I do think you start to see things very clearly, like this really could be something, this really could be a new beginning here, and a healthy new beginning, something that's in alignment with you. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about how they're viewing you, or what they really like about you. All right, so we see rescuer energy. So provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Okay, so this is how they're viewing you. They see you as really strong. They see you as somebody who acts out of love when you're not expecting to get anything in return. So a really good person, but you have this quiet strength to you, Pisces. And we see angel. They see you as an earth angel, Pisces, helping those in need with no expectation of return. Some of you could be like healthcare workers, work in medicine, but you're just very caring and very loving, regardless if that's what you do for your job or how you treat your friends and family. They also love that you're the seeker archetype, or they see you this way, having a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are. And again, remember I said, like, you and this person are most likely going to go on fun little adventures together. And so, like, you both love to learn, you both love to grow, you both love to try new things. So that's anything from new restaurants to, you know, going to countries you've never visited before, you know, spending time in cultures that are foreign to you. But it doesn't have to be that. I mean, it could be just like, you know, watching, you know, trying different, you know, listening to different types of music, or watching different types of films together. I love that. It's like you both are kind of like, you're so compatible, and you love doing that type of thing together. So with the Fool card, Aries energy, I see there's a beautiful new beginning, adventurous energy, passionate energy. And Spirit saying that this connection thrives when giving and receiving are balanced. Mutual effort becomes part of alignment. Yeah, so I do think you two complement each other in really beautiful ways. And this person values stability and realistic expectations. Again, they're coming through as the Four of Pentacles. So they bring balance to emotional intensity, which I think is going to feel good. It's going to feel healthy. It's going to feel mature. And we see this person reflects aspects of yourself that ask to be acknowledged, accepted, and integrated. So this connection is gonna mirror your inner world. And I love that. You know, you two are very similar. You two really complement each other. You're gonna hold space for each other. You're gonna feel seen and heard around one another. And we do see that some of you, this meeting occurs through movement, travel, or change of environment. New perspectives create alignment here, Pisces. All right, beautiful. All right, at the bottom of this deck, again, I did see an unexpected connection. So we'll see if that wants to come out again. All right, clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces. So you're most likely going to get a lot of signs and synchronicities. We all have our own different signs and synchronicities when it comes to relationships. When it comes to our angels and our guides giving us messages. So some of you may be seeing 1111, or repeated numbers, or certain colors, orbs. You may be getting messages through music here when this person is around you or before they come into your life. We see love language, physical touch. A tender touch means so much. So expect this person and this connection to be quite cuddly, quite affectionate. And we see psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. Yeah. So telepathic psychic connection. And, you know, Spirit saying there's a lot of potential here, Pisces, for this to be long term. We see life partner. Now we see lasting love. So this is your true love, Pisces. All right, and let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, so we see not likely this week. Okay, so you may have to wait a little bit longer, but you will hear news soon. So Spirit's being a little bit evasive here with the timing, but we do get, you know, double confirmation that it may be unexpected. So it's going to happen in divine timing, Pisces. All right, and that's going to be different for each and every one of you. All right, Pisces, sending you love and light. Take care.